What's up, man? I'm trying to get the good, I'm trying to get the good light. Get the good light, skin light. What's up, man? Go like that. Say good morning to everybody. Got my coffee. It's my second cup. You gotta clear up all the impressions that are incorrect about you. Jamil, thank you for your membership. All erroneous narratives about you. You gotta listen to what I'm saying, man. This is important. This is important because we're groomed and we're taught to, man, let that slide. Man, don't worry about what they say. Man, don't even worry about that. Right? Now that applies in certain instances. I need y'all to hit that like button for me, man. There's 16 of y'all. Thank you. Number 4. Somebody just hit it. Thank you. That applies in certain instances, right? But what I had a tendency to do, and the problem that I made was I started applying it to all instances in my life. Man, let them say what they want. Man, I ain't gonna sweat that. I ain't even gonna dignify that comment. The good life, man. Thank you for your channel membership. That's what's up, Sean. That's why I look like this. And I was wrong when I was doing that. I was wrong. Now, the title of the video today is Protect Your Self-Esteem and Your Self-Confidence. You have to correct all. Man, I want to thank my man. I think that's my man. He's written in Arabic. Thank you for getting the channel membership. Got that soul glow. You seen it? What's your name, man? I can't read Arabic. The title of the video, Protect Your Self-Esteem, Protect Your Self-Confidence. You have to correct all false impressions about you. This is important. Certain wars and certain fights ain't worth it. Okay? Certain wars, certain battles ain't worth it. Okay? And you'll know that. Intuitively, you'll know that. You get into it with, you know, a dude on the street, he living on the street or he in the street. Muhammad, man. The good life. Muhammad, thank you, man. Okay, so the good life is you, man. All right, thank you, Muhammad. Thank you for your channel membership, man. I appreciate you. You know, he's got nothing to lose. You have everything to lose, right? Man, my nigga Steven Kucharowski. Steven, thank you for joining the channel membership, man. I see you. Brooklyn in the house. Thank you, Steven. You know, you got something to lose. You got a daughter. You got your own painting business. You have your own McDonald's franchise. You have your own barbershop. You know, that ain't a battle you want to fight. You got to take care of your daughter. You got your apartment. You got your mortgage. That ain't a battle you want to fight, right? But you can't take that course of action with everything and everybody. There's certain battles that you have to fight. There's certain wars where you have to go to war, where you have to risk it. Right? Because your self-esteem is at stake, and your self-confidence is at stake, and your self-perception is at stake, and your self-image is at stake. And these things are more important than money, because when your self-esteem takes a hit, when your self-perception takes a hit, when your self-confidence takes a hit, when your self-image takes a hit, in your own mind and in your own eyes, you lose respect for yourself gradually. Each hit it takes, it comes down, it comes down, it comes down. Each time it's hit, wait, let me correct that. Each time it's hit and attacked, and you don't defend, and you don't correct the impression, and you don't stick up for yourself, it takes a hit. When these challenges come to your self-esteem, to your self-image, to your self-perception, to your self-confidence, and you meet it with a challenge, you meet it with a rebuttal, you meet it with a strike back, you meet it with defense, your self-esteem, your self-perception, your self-image, and your self-confidence don't drop, because you're correcting the impression, you're defending it, right? And in most cases, instead of it dropping, it goes up, right? Because you saw yourself in your own eyes protect yourself and defend yourself. That means something. Now, this is why this is important. Because when you let your self-esteem take a hit, and when you let your self-confidence take a hit, and when you let your self-perception take a hit, it affects every area of your life. Good morning, how are you? You look nice today.
Thank you.
I like your chain. I see you, I see you, I see you. When you don't defend, and your self-esteem and your self-perception and your self-image take a hit, it affects every area of your life. It affects your marriage. It affects your relationship. It affects your relationship with your side honey, with your other side piece. It affects your perception when you go to Walmart, and your interaction with customers in Walmart, and your interaction with the sales clerk at Rite Aid, and your interaction with the teller at the bank, and your interaction with the guy at the gas station. Listen to what I'm saying, man. Listen to what I'm saying, man. Hit that like button. You want every encounter with every individual, every second of your life. 86,400 seconds. 86,400 seconds. 86,400 seconds is what you have today, right? You don't want for 1 second of this day that you're thinking self-doubt, that you're thinking anxiety, that you're thinking worry, that you're thinking inferiority complex, that you're thinking low self-esteem, that you're thinking negative self-image, that you're thinking low self-confidence. You can't afford that. You cannot afford that. You cannot afford that. Because your life is at stake. This is your life. Howard Cooper, thank you for your channel membership. This is your life. And you have to defend it, man. Your life is here. Your life ain't external to you. Your life is inside of you. Your life is your soul. Your life is your heart. Your life is your physical condition. Your life is your thinking. Your life ain't you driving, you commuting to work. Your life ain't your hair salon business. Your life ain't your nail business. Your life ain't your landscaping business. Your life ain't your marriage. Your life ain't your lady. Your life ain't your relationship with your mother. Your life, that ain't your life. Your life is here. Your life is your mind. That's your life. And you want to keep it constantly tuned up. You want to keep your life constantly in shape. You want to keep your life constantly with clean oil. You want to keep your life constantly with good gasoline. You want to keep your life constantly with good tires, good shocks, good AC, good heat. You want to keep your life constantly with the windows going up and down. You want to keep your life sharp and on point. And your life is here, motherfucker. Your life is here. And you have to correct all false impressions about you, because your reputation precedes you. Your reputation precedes you. If somebody that you know is dropping salt on your name, throwing dirt on your reputation, assassinating your character behind your back, gossiping about you, telling lies, if they talking the truth, let them talk. If they telling the truth, I need y'all to hit that life button, y'all. It's 40 y'all in here. I got 21 life buttons. It's the life button, L-I-F-E. Alex in the zone from Boston. Keep doing your thing, Sean. Shout out to Beantown. Shout out to Beantown. Shout out to Larry Bird, man. One of the greatest players ever. You give me Larry Bird in his prime, and you give me LeBron James in his prime, I'm going with Larry Bird all day. All day. Played against monsters. Thank you, man. Played against monsters. White boy was mean. If they gossiping about you, but they telling the truth, don't sweat it. If they talking behind your back, but they telling the truth about you, don't sweat that. But when somebody's lying on you, when somebody is assassinating your character, when somebody is giving the world false impressions about you, right? It is your duty, it is your duty, I said Judy. It is your duty and it is your job. It is your responsibility and it is mandatory that you confront that situation, you confront that person, or you do it any way that you can, but you confront that situation and you correct the impression that this person is putting on you because they're attacking you. When they attack your self-esteem, when they attack your character, when they attack your reputation, that's a big attack. That's war. And you defend yourself and you attack back. And then you clear up with whoever they told what to. You go to them people and you say, listen, you know, I know so-and-so said this here about me, and they came over here last week and said this here about me, or they sent you an email to you about this about me, or they sent a text message to you about me. All that is wrong. And I came here to your face to clear it up, to tell you who I really am. I'll tell you who I am. They don't know me. They don't like me. They hate me. That's why they saying what they do. But I came here to your face to clear it up to you so that you get the right impression about me. And let me tell you something, man. When you do that, your self-esteem goes through the roof. It goes through the roof because you're defending yourself. And what happens is it becomes a snowball effect. You cleared it up with homegirl, or you cleared it up with my man, right? And my man and homegirl may be in the circle with other people that this particular individual or these group of people are dropping salt on your name. And after you go and clear it up with homegirl and my man, homegirl and my man gonna get on the phone and call the other people, say, yo, Sean G just came over here and told me that this is really what is. He showed me documentation, he showed me proof, he showed me paperwork, he showed me receipts of what it is. That other person lying, they lying. And other people will be like, he just came there. He came here to my face. He came right here. He just left. And he gave me his number, said if I wanted to call him. You understand? And that one defense, that one self-defense clears it up. It corrects the impression. Because look, Joseph Adams, man. Sean always giving guidance on life. Joseph, thank you for you, man. Shout out to Kentucky, man. Shout out to Kentucky, man. I know where I was at. I didn't lose my train of thought. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my mind.
On your certification.
You straighten everything out, and they saying the other person is lying, right? So what you done is you done deaded the whole thing as far as this individual is concerned. You understand? And you've corrected the impression with these other people, you understand, that they know who you are. You have to control your narrative, man. You tell the world who you are. You don't let nobody tell your story. Because your word and your reputation is very, very important. What people think about you is very, very important. Right? Enjoy your day. Your word and your reputation is very, very important. Right? We don't worry about what people think about us and how they feel. Some people just not gonna like you. Some people just not gonna like me. I'm not gonna like some people. They ain't have to have done nothing to me. I just don't like the way they walk. I don't like the way he drive his car. They might not like the way your sneakers look. They might not like the way you stand. You know, Big Lou, what's up, man? Thank you for your channel membership, Big Lou. And that's life. But we don't allow that to make ourselves go against ourselves and go to war with ourselves and tell ourselves how bad we are and how ugly we are and how stupid we are because this motherfucker over here don't like us. We don't do that. But your reputation and your word and how people perceive you, right, before meeting you is important, man. It's a fine line, because I know a lot of times y'all hear me say, you know, don't worry about other people's perception of you, and all that is, everything I say is real. But in this sense, when you're being attacked and when you're at war, right, it makes a difference. Especially when you're dealing with people that don't know you, right? And their first impression of you is given to them by somebody that's trying to assassinate your character, destroy your name, somebody that don't like you. You got to clear that up. You got to clear that up. You know, very, very important, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And nobody is exempt. Your husband ain't exempt. Your wife ain't exempt. Your daughter ain't exempt from assassinating your character. Your son ain't exempt from assassinating your character. Huh? The preacher ain't exempt. The pope, the bishop, the imam, the rabbi, nobody is exempt from getting dealt with for assassinating your character, no matter who it is. If they assassinating your character, dropping salt on your name and spreading falsehoods about you, you go and you have to defend that. And when you do that, your self-esteem goes up, up, up. And that's all that matters. Because you brush your teeth with your self-esteem. You eat your breakfast with your self-esteem. You get in the shower with your self-esteem, your self-image, and your self-perception. You lay down at night and go to sleep with your self-confidence, your self-perception, and your self-image. You cannot extract and extrapolate your self-image, your self-perception, your self-esteem, your self-love out of you. It is always with you, and it's going to be with you to the end, till you die. That's why you got to build it up, and when you build it up, you protect it, because that is going to make the big difference of whether you achieve your dream or goals or not. And see, the thing about it is, we was taught, right? Man, take the high road. Man, be the bigger man. Let that go. Man, don't sweat that. Prevail. When it's roots in dirt, they walk by when you blossom. They want to pick your flowers. Be the dog that protects your garden. Let them be in. Prevail. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that super chat. Man, you bigger than that. Man, let that go. Don't sweat that. No. That is not the proper course of action. We were taught things by weak people. You know what I'm saying? My mother, who was my greatest nurturer, you understand? She was weak in a lot of respects and taught me bad information. My teachers growing up through elementary, junior high, and high school taught me bad information because they had low self-esteem. You understand? My mother had low self-esteem. The different people that I encountered in life had low self-esteem. But when you coming up through the ranks as a young child, and as a teenager, and as a young adult, you're very impressionable, and you're looking for guidance and lessons from people older. But when you get older, like when I got older, and I arrived at the day that I looked at my life, and I looked at my mother and the people in my family that raised me, and I said, man, I'm smarter than all of them. I have a higher IQ than all of them. I have a greater understanding of life than all of them. I see things differently than them. And I had to reevaluate my whole existence and what I was taught, right? Because look at the people that raised you. Look at the people that guided you, and look at how they're performing in life, right? They constantly talk negative. They constantly depressed. They constantly down. Everything is wrong. Something is always not right. They didn't achieve their goals. And these people had a material part in raising you. And they instilled, because they're losing in life, a lot of those losing qualities are in you. Guy Rogers, thank you for that super chat. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah. Because of that clearance, yeah.
You got to reevaluate your life and take care of what you got to take care of, man. You got to do that. You got to do that, man. All right?
That's the standard.
Go on my website and buy something off my website. Hurry up. Go right now. As soon as you get off. Go right now. Sean G, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. I may go live later on. I'll go live later on. Peace.
You are under a week.